Hey, what's up guys, it's Unleash here today, and we are back with another video on Sonic Frontiers. And in today's video, I will be talking about the things we need in Sonic Frontiers. So far, there's been a lot of things I'm very happy about with Sonic Frontiers, but there could be a lot more in the game. And there are some things I think that if they had it in the game would be honestly just amazing. And we're going to be talking about those things in today's video. So, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's discuss the topic at hand. Starting off with the first thing. Now this thing honestly wouldn't be that appealing to many people, but to me personally, I think this would be a really good addition. And that is New Game Plus. So for those of you who don't know what New Game Plus is, essentially, after beating a game, usually an open world game, you have the option to select New Game Plus, which is essentially playing the game from the beginning, but with a leveled up character. So pretty much all the moves that you would unlock during the game, you'd unlock them from the beginning. And I think for Sonic Frontiers, this could work a dream. Not only would it be cool to do it just in general, but it gives so much replay value to the game, I think. You will basically be playing a fully leveled up Hedgehog in the regular stages. You all know the difference between playing Windmill Isle Act 1 Night at the start of the game compared to playing it post game, or even just a little bit more leveled up. In the first run, Sonic feels so underpowered, having to use many hits to take out just one singular enemy, and not even having all the moves to actually take them out. And it also takes a long time too. But then when you return to that stage with a fully leveled up Hedgehog, you can just go through the stage like it's nothing. Enemies go down with a single punch. You have all the moves to make some crazy skips here and there. And then missile punching that Titan with one hit is just so good. And this could be in Sonic Frontiers. Having a level 99 Sonic for everything, and having a max ring count with all of his abilities unlocked from the start, could be amazing. Struggling with the first ninja at the start of the game, well, that'll be reduced to absolutely nothing, as you can use a side loop on him, you can use the Wild Rush, Sonic Boom, or the other moves in the game. That ninja will be essentially absolutely nothing compared to your fully leveled up Sonic. And that's just some of the things they could do with a New Game Plus in Sonic Frontiers. Maybe you could skip some of the platforming sections in the open zone with a faster and more agile Sonic. With some of the rocks I can just boost off of in the open zone already, imagine doing that with level 99 speed. That'd be insane. And just imagine how much faster the power boost would go too. Just unreal, man, unreal. So yeah, while New Game Plus might not be for everybody, for me personally, I think that'd be amazing to have in Sonic Frontiers. Right then, for the next one. Now this is actually a pretty popular one I've seen, and it is a playable Super Sonic in the open zone. A playable Super Sonic has been nothing new in recent Sonic games. In Colors, Generations, Lost Worlds, Forces, they all had playable Super Sonic. But with Sonic Frontiers, it could be different. We have so much more space to run around in Sonic Frontiers, even just with regular Sonic. But can you just imagine flying around the open zone with Super Sonic? Now that'd be just amazing. Just skipping on that platforming section for that floating emerald in Kronos Island, just flying up to there with Super Sonic instead of doing all the platforming, that'd be amazing, honestly. And then even using Super Sonic's abilities to take out enemies. Yeah, just think of the Asura and the Squid flying up along the, oh my god, that'd be, that needs to happen. That needs to happen. I'm just imagining just playing a Super Sonic, flying around and taking on the Squid, instead of just running on, that would be amazing. And then even with the Asura, just flying up to those little things instead of climbing up his arms, because how annoying that is. Asura's about to get annihilated if this happens, man. Oh my god. Yes. And that's just with Kronos Island too. Just think of Aris Island, all the bosses on there, and even with the other islands in the game. Okay, this video just made myself feel more excited for this now. We need a playable Super Sonic in this game. Let us fly with Super Sonic, please. Now obviously don't make him too OP because of my next point I'm going to discuss, but yeah. Make him at least somewhat OP, that makes him actually feel faster and more powerful than just regular Sonic, unlike Forces and maybe Lost Worlds. Nah, I shouldn't leave Lost Worlds out of it because he had the boost in there. Right then, for my next point, now this is probably something that's going to be very, very likely, but we need a new super form in Sonic Frontiers. Whether it's a returning one like Hypersonic or just a new one in general like the theorized Cybersonic, I just want a new super form in Sonic Frontiers. We've had Super Sonic for too many damn years now. Give us a new one. Now I don't know what abilities this new form could have if it's even in the game, but if you can use those in the open world as well, oh my god, yes. I mean, if Super Sonic can just fly around and just do things in the open zone, what could this new form do? Or actually just thinking about it right now, maybe have Super Sonic not fly and just be a more OP regular Sonic and then have this new form actually fly on the island. I think that could work quite well. And then the way to actually unlock the super form actually playable in the open zone, maybe it could feel more rewarding too. I don't know. Oh, wait a second, hold on. I just realized. Maybe we can have Super Sonic and this new form in New Game Plus? I mean, oh my god. There's so many possibilities here, man. This is so amazing. So exciting. But they won't deliver, will they? Right then, on to point number 4. Now I think this is the least likely one to happen because of how much they need to actually do for it, but I think there should be some sort of post-game island or just post-game content in general for Sonic Frontiers. And my best comparison for this is Darker Side in Super Mario Odyssey. In Super Mario Odyssey, after beating the game, obviously on Dark Side, a new area unlocks called Darker Side. Or unless you're lucky after getting like a certain amount of moons, I'm not sure how it works, but another some sort of post-game content. And Dark Side is essentially an extremely hard stage that basically you have to beat it with no checkpoints. It's basically kind of like Eggman Land, but with no checkpoints. Testing all your skills of the different abilities in the game, and obviously, that could be very good in Sonic Frontiers. Like testing all your combat abilities, using the drop dash properly, air boost, power boost, even testing your use of Super Sonic, that could be pretty cool too. But having something that's post-game content like this, I think that could be pretty good. And once again, reinforce that replay value. On the topic of post-game content though, the next point here is 100% completion bonus. Unfortunately with previous Sonic games, 100% in the game didn't really do much at all. I think the only 2 games actually reward you with something, actually 3 games. I think it's SA1 with Metal Sonic and Adventure DX anyways. Then in SA2, you got the Green Hill Zone obviously. Then I think in Sonic Heroes, you got Super Hard Mode, I think it was. I'm pretty sure anyways. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think after Heroes, there wasn't really any 100% completion bonuses ever again. And that is honestly a shame because they could do quite a lot with it. Now for Sonic Frontiers, maybe this is how you could unlock the new super form playable in the open zone. Maybe. I mean, that is an idea. Or maybe this unlocks some sort of hard mode in the game, or maybe this unlocks New Game Plus. Not sure. But I do hope there is at least something. Just something to keep us coming back to the game. And actually incentivize us to get that 100% completion. I'm pretty sure 100% completion bonuses are irregular with open zone games nowadays, so there's no reason why Sonic Frontiers couldn't and shouldn't do it. Now then, the last thing. Now I think this one is fairly likely, and that is regular DLC drops. We've seen with games in the past, heck even Sonic games like Mania and even Knuckles Ultimate to an extent, that after the game drops, we get some sort of DLC or updates to the game, adding some more content. And they could do this with Sonic Frontiers, especially it being an open world game. Maybe this is how they could add a new island to the game, through DLC. Now obviously we know that with future Sonic games, they're most likely going to take this open world formula approach. And obviously that means a lot of development time. So by releasing regular DLC for Sonic Frontiers, they're going to hold us off until the game releases, avoiding droughts and everything like that, and just generally give us some more content to play. Anyways, that about does it for today's video. So yes, these are the things that I believe Sonic Frontiers needs. Now if one of these things, or even none of them, appear in the game, I don't think the game will just be bad automatically because of it, but I think it would be a bit disappointing to not have, especially that playable Super Sonic. I want that in the game. But what are your guys' thoughts on this topic? What do you believe that Sonic Frontiers needs? Let me know down below. Love to see what you guys have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially that last one. Don't forget to become unleashed. Pressing that join button down below. And remember, it's not necessary. And I will see you all next time. Peace!